how they call them from the white people, may they donate because they look for money go Ghana. May they go build church, make Jesus Christ come stay inside. Today be Sunday. They go build church, make Jesus Christ come stay inside for Ghana. Make it come solve Ghana problems. When you go talk, then they bore. When you go talk now, they say, come here plus. They take in contract, so they talk. Me. You people see, say from 2017, I tell you people say me, I be half man, half bosom. Me, I be dangerous human being. We are there here like that. Me, I know they understand myself before you go understand me. You see, I still there here. We are there Facebook live. We all my people come live on Facebook where they come watch me. You know, go stop me. Look, my Jimmy Dinsa, the real people. Nyansani be any kind of myself. Just say Jimmy for uncle. You see, say when I open my life, then my friends they run. God bless you people. If you people support me, we go give these people pressure. They go run away. One day we go sleep, wake up, everybody run. They left we pay for the country. They left me, all my friends for Facebook, Shatawale, if you are just nigga, countryman Songo. Everybody run. They left we pay. We day here. We sit here. We day here. Can't wait. Understand? That same way somebody can ask me, say, the time we Muhammad they build mosque for Muslims, then where are they? I said now they campaign with Nanado. So that those things no go happen for Ghana again. Now people camp power, people no one make we talk. They go build cathedral. Today I day here, I no go church. I no go any church. God self day here, they see him. God day everywhere. And people they be hypocrite. And they look for some bloggers, may they go do that story. Hypocrite. If like Muhammad way say they build cathedral in this time, like you go see the same people that they talk today, like you go see the thing they go do. So the girl where she did inside the train, no. See, they want tell you, say, the people know they think. They get problem. They don't get hospital. They don't get so. But they want build church, make Jesus Christ come stay inside. Make it come solve their problem for them. So everybody donate money. When you go talk now, they say, be government money. Be government money. The government, where you from? Where the government from? If we no go campaign and don't queue go vote for government, like somebody get power, like the people they say they get power today, like they get power, like they don't get any power. The government, we give them the power. Or I think say the government they go buy the power for Dubai, or they go buy for Russia. If we give them power, nobody get power for this country. It be the people get the power where we they give to people. So if they use the power we give you, they go beg for money and donations to build church. It be the same power we give you where they use. So it be we where they use us to build that church. You know, if you talk say be you know because you they go the time they do opposition, they go feel raise money build church. No. If we give them power, where they get the power now, they feel take talk and ask people, and the people they trust them, they give them the money. So we still will be one of power, no be anybody in power. You get the time they talk. So we have every right to tell say this one you know good, this one is good. You know get money. You want build church, God dey everywhere. If you go Mars self, God dey there. If you go Jupiter, God dey there. Unless the place building there, you want break them and go build church for there. If you go out and they say, you know that in Italy get the big church, the whole world, Italy, they're the big church they know better past Singapore, no be better past China. China church few way they there. China better past Italy. When you go talk now, they say, and government come power and they give you contract. If government give me a contract, I say, may they give you to the contracts and may they no build church for you. You want church. Me, I want contract. You want church. Me, self, I get contract at the talk. You no get anything. You they say, you know they get hospitals, have money, self go hospital. They tell you, government say, make it take care of you to you bore. Make you people insult them. Make you, can you come out, just come and insult them and go. Just fooling, so they fool. For Ghana, if you get job, you don't get voice. You get job, then they close your mouth. You don't go fit talk again. Come here, plus they give a contract for boss. So now don't talk again. Me, I will talk. Oh. If like that, me Bank of Ghana, I will talk. I talk how they take their contract. Me, I don't care. Me and family home. Sure. If you bring the contract back, I will still talk. So if you like don't bring it, cry. Yeah. Nobody say they take my contract. Me, I start talk. Then I be 19 years. Then be Rollins Day Power. I do Miss Rosu and I make it. Can you know be today? Me, I they like talk. I be the president of the talkatives. So me, I go talk. If you give me money, me talking the join me past chopping. If you can't see me where I dey chop some woman like it go shock you. I dey talk every time. Every time I dey talk. Talk my hobby. They say you talk too much. I'm enjoying my hobby. You are coming to complain about my hobby. Me, I like to talk. I tell you, use your head. You young people, use your head. Nobody get power for this country. The power be we give to the people where they say they get them. The power be your own. So you for always decide. You for use common sense. The countries like Germany and America and Russia and these people and all these, look, country like Denmark, how they call the other one? Sweden, they don't get nothing. No. They don't get natural resources. They get common sense. Britain, what Britain gets? If you wake up, go Britain, they go find a loan. They go find money to come and help children in Africa. The whole world, the second largest producer of gold in this whole world, be Ghana. The area where they did mine gold, the people know see gold change before. Now you people, if they talk, you people know the lesson. Me, I go fit buy gold today, but they talk for the people where they suffer. The place where they mine gold, second largest gold mining area in the whole world, they no get road. They no get road. Nana do go Akwetia. He talk. He say, why say the places where the minerals they come from, the people they suffer? When we talk, people say no, they understand. Go Akwetia. They mine all the diamond in this world in Akwetia. Akwetia is still a village. Anybody they go talk to Akwetia be town, we no travel before. Akwetia still be village. Go Takwa, Boase, how they call those? I am free. That area, me I know that area. I room there or I am free. How they call the from Boase, I ran contact that area. They go. I travel that place. Someday my car I go bust. I sleep the bush inside, make daybreak. Me and Ato. That whole area, they mine all the gold inside the world. They no get road. They no go fit boast of better school. No go fit boast of better education. But that be where they mine gold. When you go South Africa, me I go South Africa, go Rustenburg, I go Sun City. The place gold they come from. When you enter that place, you say this is where gold they come from. People they here when we talk, you know, go listen. The place gold where they come from. When you come back to the place that they plant cocoa, Western region, Eastern region, Ashanti region, they plant all the cocoa inside the world. Second largest producer of cocoa in the world. The people for there, some of them no taste chocolate drink before. That make you people start they think, oh, they live at a place where it be the second largest producer of cocoa in the whole world, and the children for there they no drink Milo before. They no drink Milo. And people there when we call for change, we fight, and change come. Somebody can do something small. You say, hey, me I do better than everybody. Then somebody say, then they come and tell you, say, you see, when I own, no, the time they those people their power, no, then their dollar they go up fast, but when I own the dollar they go up slow. If somebody fall down, boom, he die. Somebody fall down, he die. All no be die. If somebody from Story they fall down, boom, he die. Somebody come. He fall down, boom. All no be die. All die, no be die. Instead of you will come and tell me, say, how they call them, the time NDC day power, then they built Terminal 3, but it was very expensive, and they still want our money. So right now we can't build Terminal 4, but we go build them cheaper and bigger than the one they do. Show you people the thing that we they talk about in opposition. You say no, the time NDC day power they beat we for Akwetia, so they can't beat them for Ayawaso. The nonsense they do where you go if you compare yourself to, if you compare yourself to, they do Temaport expansion, so they can't do Takrady Port expansion, do them bigger. They build day schools where they go build for bush, where be nonsense. So right now they can't build day schools, but they can't build for place where it will be easy for people to access. They go Brazil, go chop kinky, where the money be too expensive. So right now they can't do that. Compare yourself to the good things they do. The good things they do, they build circle, they interchange, they build Kaswa. After they build them, no traffic day there. The money they spend self, it be too much. So right now, they can't build Pokwasi interchange. One our own go be bigger and we go do them so, but it will be cheaper than that. They make we all see NDC thief. That's why people when you wake up, they beat we for talency. We used to they go beat them for hours. That be change. All of you for rise up. Everybody for rise up in this country. And Sean say when Shatawale they tell you say treat Ghanaian musicians the same as you treat foreigners. You say, hey, Shatawale be fool. Sean say when me I follow Black Star, I go London, I go South Africa, Black Star because me I love Ghana. When we talk, make it help Ghana, and all of us for rise up. You they wake up go Ayawasu go vote. See the thing they go do for there. The nonsense we NDC do, where they make unpopular, MPP one beat them in all the nonsense. Because they we to go beat them, and they get a minister can stand on TV. And when the couple talk and they bro minister. NDC the opposite, they say I confirm run go Burkina, we all take do campaign. MPP come power. Fuel loss for Tema, 600,000 liters of fuel. They say why they say you evaporate. That one there, MPP people go make quiet. They be hypocrite. Oh. Me I know if you stand them. People where they be hypocrites, where they no be real, I know if you stand them. All the youth, you for rise up. Rise up, everybody, you for rise up. If next 2020 they can't vote, and all the youth come together, and we get 1 million people, and we tell the leaders, say, come, they come sign contract with you before we go vote in 2020. And we go, if you abide by our terms and conditions, we will give you huge vote. Like you will see the thing will happen in this country. Everybody come. We come together as 1 million people. We vote as a block. And we tell the leaders, say, if you want our votes in 2020, if you want us to rise up and vote massively for any of you NDC and MPP, this be what we want. We don't want to make you influence the police service. We want to make the police service be free. So say when you go Dubai, let's say police they come. IGP know the fear say if you go talk, they will sack them. We don't want influence in the military. We don't want MP where they retire every 4 years. They take retirement benefit and they start the next morning. When our mothers and our fathers, they retire once in 35 years. We don't want government where they build Cathedral, when Kolebu, they collapse. We don't want those things. If all of us rise up and come together as a block, and we do demands, and we organize the People's Rally for Independence Square, and call the politicians, even if we want Nanado to continue, we call Nanado and say, Nana, come. We are coming to give you massive vote. Don't be scared of the people around you. We, the people, we support you 100%. We get 2 million followers, and we go support you. Nobody go fit do anything. Anybody will misbehave, sack him. We dare your back. Come and sign contract, say you go do A, B, C, D, sign with the people. Like you go see the way Ghana go change. Every day, NDC they run out, they know they don't care. If we don't win 2020, 8 years, 2024 we will win. We just come. And we come and do our own, we come and talk. Then MPP too, they will try, they will talk. NDC do this, they go do propaganda. Then 2028, they go try. If they don't win, they don't say dolly. The 2032, they go come. They play with tennis ball, and we too they behave like one of mine know they work. Me, I keep telling people, the 2016 campaign was an agenda for jobs. It was not an agenda for stealing. So me, I campaign for MPP so I will get a job. If MPP can where you no get job, where you be quiet, that be your problem. Me, I want get job, but I don't want to have a job and not have a voice. I for have a job and a voice. The fact that you give me job no means I for no talk. They give me job for boss. They say they criticize people, so they take their turn. If you're not happy in the country, everybody must be free. If you have an opinion, you have a job and a voice. You understand what I'm saying? And me, I did here since 2017. They do come here plus so. I they talk to some minister. I tell them, say, you see, me, I be hard guy. I feel too powerful. I feel too strong. Because from 2017, me alone, against Black Star House Communication, against MPP Communication, against the Information Ministry, against Shraj, against CID, I still there here. If people don't see say be grace. If God see say this person, the thing they do, is no good, like by this time, like me, I know they here. I be hard guy. And me, God day my back. So if people for listen to me, make we change this country, make we put these people under pressure. I do Miss Rosso and I chop 19, today I chop 41. And you people think say be today with me that when NDC come power they say I be MPP. When MPP come power they say I be NDC. So no, that means that they do something right because I know they side with the thing government they do. You know they help the country. So all of us before come together. All of us before come together. We for support the IGP. The IGP say IGP. Now we form a movement of 2 million people. Go and do your work. Nobody go fit touch you. Make we tell a soldier, make we tell tax people, go and take your tax. No politician will take anything past anywhere. Mr. Kofinti, you be GRA boss. Don't fear anybody. So long as make we tell the president himself, say, Your Excellency, don't fear nobody. We day your back. Whoever be the president, we day your back. Change the country. Make decisions. We go help the country. If you be Galam say, like, stop him. So long as all of us go fit do that, so long as we go fit do that, everything will change. How can we do it? Let's come together. Make we come together as one. In 1940 something, Kwame Nkrumah no get mobile phone, no get WhatsApp, no get email, no get internet. Even transportation from one place to the other, then it be hard. But Kwame Nkrumah fit get independence for this country. Fight with white people. That time, the white people be civilized. They feel put train under the earth. At the time Kwame Nkrumah they fight for independence, then they build Tower Bridge for London. Then they build train under the earth. But still, Kwame Nkrumah alone with a few people feel rise up and change the country. Today, 2019, you get WhatsApp, you get email, you get Facebook. I can sit here and people are watching me. See, come, I'm watching you from China. I'm watching you from here. We can rally people, but we can't fight for street lights. We can't fight for footbridge at Adenta. We can't fight for fixing potholes. What kind of generation are we? Which generation are we? The time is now. We have to come together. Whoever be the president, whoever we think say be a good person, we have to support the person. That be Christianity. That be Christianity. We for help the country. That be Christianity. We for think about the next generation that will come. That be what God wants. This morning they preach to you. This be church. No be go and sit in church and go and jump and they say bring your drawers, make we burn them. That no be church. This be church. Think about the people where they no born themselves. Show them love before they go born them. That be church. That be what God wants. They there 2020 will come. You people go to wear t-shirt. All the hypocrites they go wear t-shirt. They run. They go vote. Media me MPP. Media me NDC. You are going to vote for what? You are going to vote for what? Because they have a way of coming together to form some things, some propaganda. They put them together. They serve you. You fall into. You buy into them. You for no make the politician can't tell you anything. No. Make we know. Tell them what we want. Make we tell them, say, listen, this be how we want to be the country run. We write everything on paper. If you want, come and sign. If you sign, we go promise you 1 million votes or 2 million votes. Make you no fear, we day your back. Nobody go fit do anything. Look, Egypt, Mubarak or whatever they call him. Strong guy, less than 1 million people ran away. If we will support whoever be the president, we get a strong movement with the support. Nobody go fit do anything. Nobody do your job. We just inside the country where politicians they play with ping pong, table tennis. They go here, then they come here. The thing where MPP go complain about in opposition, they will come power, they go do worse. They never go compare themselves to the good thing where they happen there. NDC too. Today they criticize. They criticize Cathedral. When they come, if this Cathedral they not finish, so long as some money they will finish them, and they will go and commission it. NDC MPP, we need to control them. They will not control us. They be the same people. And MPP there, it do a norm because you say somebody be incompetent, or you say, and the people are saying that you and the person are the same. How does it make you feel? The party way. Amiya Okunfi, Kwame Nabatels, Kofi Kunedu Apreku, Odue Sykes, J. Kufuor, Adu Kufuor. Mention them. Gladys Asma, Churchill, what mean the woman for Cape Coast, Churchill. This the party where these people build. Then they call them Gentleman's Party, Cratchy for Party. Instead of you coming to tell Ghana that this thing should not happen again, you get people and they're going to bring in a tendency and the winning they see what could here and the winning they see what look at it to about some from personal scores. Look at anything Ghana for to Aba. Ghana for to Aba for real change. For a change from people coming into power and using their power to intimidate other people. we are changing from the days when we have an audit service which employs thousands of people, yet we go and find private audit firms to audit Ghana a public sector way. Who audit service? The Ghana audit service. It employs people across the country. You pay them, yet you have not given them what they need to be able to work. But you are always paying KPMG and saying, no minor mutim, no more minor mutim. I have said this over and over and over. Say, even if we don't have sense, an MP, when you vote for him, I want to serve you, working in these areas. Because he's looking for power. When you finish, no, he gets 100,000 over to go and buy V8. The people that voted for him, they are a farming community. They don't have tractor. They are still farming with hoe and cutlass. They still farm with hoe and cutlass. The people that voted for that MP, they still farm with hoe and they farm with cutlass. So once you have one V8, go and buy tractor for them. Even if we are not intelligent and we face 5 tractors here, bush tractor, just plow from Winneba Junction to Apam, the back there, plow. When they plow and school kids go there and go and throw maize away, they shouldn't even plant it in like this, just throw it away. When it rains, Ghana will export maize. So yes, say bro, yama tractor here, tractor 5. Move from Ninja, mum plow from Winneba Junction, mum plow to Apam, and I'm at some age, mum plow to Nkoko. Say a kotu a bro guhua, say so ta. Ghana be export a bro because a bro ebe me and the crowd they should bush in the been name what it a bro bebu. As well MP Bakun, Ajiska, Akoto V8. The rest of the people are sitting there, they are suffering. You are watching me. You work in civil service. You work you will retire once in 40 years, 35 years. But you will go and vote for one boy who is working in your area, claiming that he wants to serve you. Or parliament 4 years or see maybe mommy retirement, retirement, full retirement benefit. The next month or so, and we need election to my son baby, no son start bill. If we are say doctor retire once, nurse retire once, teacher retire once, civil service in your retire once. As on your person someone, I want to serve you. That person retires once in every 4 years. Obia retires 16 times, and these are the people who are serving you. You can't so my yanka. You can't my yanka. Obi kutu banchi, the sentence in the 10 years. Obi di obika 100 Ghana, 50 Ghana, 1,000 Ghana, or da on that. Eso, nia owie wusi can those who are stealing your money. Your mom's case of your mom fambe ye, mfamabwa here for they are stealing the money. Na so honorable, no kotokoto. Honorable. Yeah, pana. Then you, the same people, you go and do friends of. I stand with, I sleep with, I jump with. Hey, you, the same people. Bible wants them to make catch them. This is the gospel. This is gospel. And as for me, I pride myself with one thing because me, my dear people, we are singing. I pride myself with the day when His Excellency the President, then candidate, looked at me and said, "Are you going to Central Region with us?" And I said, "Yes." "Do you want something?" I said, "Nana, I'll take care of myself." Yes. I pride myself with the day when Nanado called me way back in 2008 and said, "Bring all the musicians who supported me. I want to give them something." And I said to him that, "Nana," no, he said, "Come and take money and go and share for them." Yes. "Come and take money and go and give to all the people who supported me." And I went and I took the people and I brought them to Nana. And I said, "Nana, give the money to them yourself." Because the people could never say, and Nana my 1,000 A plus my 500. Even the people, after they took the money, Sylvester called all of them and they said, "Look, A plus has helped us. Let's all take 1,000. There are about 30 people, 2,008. Let's take 1,000 from our money each and give it to him." And they called me. I said, "Thank you very much. Enjoy your money." I know that this day will come. I want to work. As I'm sitting here, I'm going to write proposal. I'm going to ministry. I'm going to look for job. If they like, they should give me. They like, they shouldn't give me. But it won't change anything about me. I always talk. There's nothing wrong with looking for job. The Ghana is for all of us. I have to look for job. I will look. If they don't give me, they can take. I don't care. But we have to come together for that day and fight for that day when you don't need to know somebody to get a job. And you don't have to have a job and not have a voice. Or say, Kwame, despite. Why you need to employ them? Seekers, NS chemists, friends, Kina farmer. All these big men, name them. They can't talk in this country. What casape they will start say be $1 cost. Say $1 cost. Go and say it. How can you live in a country where when you work hard, when you have a job, you can't have a voice? And everybody is afraid. You know those who are afraid? Those who think that when you die here is the end of life. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that when I die here is the end of my life. I believe that when I die here, if I die in natural death, it's fine. But if I don't die in natural death, it will affect your grandchildren, your grandchildren. Because I will move on. So I'm ready for whatever. I don't care. But all of us, we have to come together. Come together and change this country. Let's form a huge movement and fight for what is right. And if we form a huge movement, anybody who is the president, look, we can form a movement and say we are going to make this person president, or we are going to support this president. We decide. And when we bring you as president, we will support you once you are doing the right thing. And we will tell you, don't do this. Today we are sitting on Facebook, we are making a Cathedral, and you, who are you? But if we can come together, when we talk, they will listen. If we can come together and even bring an independent candidate who will take 1 million votes in the next election, the election will go to a second round. They will come to us, the people, they will come to us. And then we'll give them terms and conditions before we give them our vote. We have to rise up, we have to come together. Don't be scared, though. This is 2019. This is 2019. Those of you who are just social media and urban we have been in this business forever. We have been in this business. Don't be scared. We have to rise up and come together. Whether you NDC or NPP, doesn't mean nothing. If today you are fighting for NDC, when they come, there are children who are not fighting, who are today going to school in Abrochiri. They will come and occupy the positions. Your fight will be useless. It will be a useless fight. Who is your father? Who is your father's friend? Who knows you? But there should be a time when we come together. You don't need to know somebody, because the movement will support you, to be behind you. Rise up, my people. You have to rise up. This is gospel. This is gospel. The God who created Solomon to build him a temple is the same God who created David and said, don't build a temple. I've asked you to kill plenty people, so you don't have to build a temple. God creates everybody, the strong man and the weak man. And the strong man is there to lead you. That's why David was leading the war. Let's go. All of you have to rise up. If you can't talk, support those who will talk for you. Me, I keep telling you, my UK visa will expire in 2026. They gave it to me in 2016. 10 years. My US visa will expire in 2024. It's a whole baby. It's 25. I don't know. I can travel anywhere. I can do anything. I go to Europe. I enter Germany. I enter here. But is that the end of it? What about you, my friends? What about you? What about the children who are dying of malaria? What about the woman whose child is dying in the hospital and doesn't have money to pay? What about that guy who does not have money to pay for oxygen in the hospital? What about the family of the guy who were standing there and watching their family member die because the nurses had to take the oxygen off him because he didn't have money to pay? What about them? These are the people we have to fight for. And people have to rise up. Saving lives is godly. That is what God asks you to do. Love your neighbor. Not go and sit in church and jump. This is religion. This is the church. This is if you are an MPP person, when you were campaigning and talking against the NDC, be truthful. That is church. Be realistic that the situation has not changed. That is church. If not, don't go and sit in the church. This is the word of God. I don't believe me. I was born a Jehovah's Witness. I don't believe in all this 144,000 and this one will go to heaven and this one won't go and all these things. They are long for me. I believe in love your neighbor as yourself. That is why I want them to expand the kingdom halls. Because when you go there, what I want to hear is what you don't like, no, don't do to your friend. That one is more important. And then they born Adam and Eve here, and some if Jacob went, and those stories don't mean too much for me. I did when you're dead, man, find you woman. If there's so many churches and all the churches are preaching good morals, police stations will reduce. So church is good. Whether it's Roman or Methodist or Anglican or Jehovah's Witness or what, church is good. But this is the church, the one I'm doing this morning, not the one they are doing. They have lost the way, and God is not happy with them. They have lost the way. They have lost the way. If you know how to raise money, here, they don't have hospitals. Go and see. Yesterday, the people came to me. They want me to help them to raise money to get facilities for hospital. But people who can raise money are going to build a cathedral. Where are they going to build? They say they're going to break down churches, buildings at bridge. It is God only outrage. Can't you start a whole new city somewhere? Amasama Poku say a Flower Road, a Takradi Road. Can't they bring it close to you? Is God not there? The politicians have fooled you people for a very long time. White man is thinking of how to take people to Mars. Today, they are thinking of how to go to Mars. No Ghanaian has asked any government to even land a person on the top of a mango tree. We are asking for basic things, and you people have to come together and support it. And let's put pressure on these people to give us basic things. They go. But you people know, say, they build boreholes. Accra here, plenty communities no get boreholes. So me and Trustline, we come together. We don't get water. So we come together where we build boreholes. Even here, La Paz, we go build boreholes. 62 years, La Paz no get water. La Paz here. They go inspect boreholes today. So very soon, I will come to you. If we can come together and solve some of these problems, as a movement, we can also move and bring the kind of government we want. We can always put pressure on the people. Look, the People's Project is for us and it's by us. Make we take this country and run them. I will see you guys later.